Welcome to the jungle! Hello, welcome back to another video with Frimlin. Today I want to talk about something a bit different from my usual. I want to talk about the next game pack, The Sims 4 Jungle Adventures. Well, at least that's what I think it's going to be called. What about you? Based on the quarterly teaser, there's this Aztec Ruin thing going on with an exploration theme, so a lot of us are thinking we'll see ancient ruin exploration or tomb discovery like we had in the Sims 3 World Adventures expansion pack, that kind of thing. Whatever the case, though the outdoor retreat game pack and the whole Rocky Mountain type vibe was great, many of us would now like to see some kind of warmer location, but not a desert, somewhere more humid, somewhere tropical, like a jungle. But why do I think Jungle Adventures are not Sims 4's very own World Adventures? Well, the Sims 3 World Adventures was about 3 separate locations around the world: Egypt, China and France, which incidentally is where I currently live, by the way. That was because it was an expansion pack and thus had a much larger budget for development time and resources. But this is a games pack for The Sims 4, and we already know that in game packs where we get a world, like Outdoor Retreat or Vampires, we get a relatively small world with a handful of lots, like 4 or 5. So for this pack, we're probably going to have one very specifically themed world location, rather than the 3 that we had in Sims 3's expansion pack. You know, I don't actually know there will be a world, but considering what we think could be in the pack, I think it's pretty safe to assume there is one. Don't you agree? Why do I think it's Jungle Adventures and not something a little less specific like Tropical Adventures? Well, actually, I really thought it could be Tropical Adventures, and I actually did a whole video just like this one where I argued for Tropical Adventures being the name. But since then, I've thought about it some more, and as much as I like the idea that it could be like a tropical island, perhaps with not just ancient tombs but also beaches, sunbathing on towels or deck chairs, loads of exploration and holiday themed clothing and hairstyles, but maybe also something fun and unexpected like a hotel or resort system, like running a restaurant or vet clinic, but a hotel or vacation resort instead. After I thought about it some more, and considering the amount of content in a typical game pack, to have all these things and exploring ruins is probably a bit too much of a stretch. But I'd love something like a hotel system, especially making a resort in a tropical location, family vacations, romantic honeymoons, retirement holidays. So fun to think about. What kind of other things could be in the pack? So because of the hints given by the quarterly teaser, we're probably getting ancient ruins and exploration. I think we could probably expect one kind of skill, and it would seem that it's likely to be something like archaeology to match the whole exploration and ancient ruin theme. A few new types of jungle style trees, perhaps with loads of lianas hanging from them to really give off the jungle vibe. We may even see some new harvestable plants, like perhaps some tropical fruits, and maybe some recipes to match. We'll get a rich array of clothing in Creator Sim and maybe a handful of neat new hairstyles. Also, I've noted quite a few of us, myself included, would love to see more hairstyles for men. Dozens of tombs to discover. Well, I think it's best to have our expectations in check. I think we'll get a handful. If we get more, I'll be very pleased. If we get anything else, like maybe the hotel system I mentioned, that would be fantastic. Imagine running your own hotel. You could start with perhaps just a budget hotel, or maybe you want to jump in and have a luxury hotel instead. Manage your hotel staff, make sure the place is clean and tidy, and of course make sure you've got enough advertising to bring new people in. On the other hand, it would also be cool to go and visit a hotel and stay there with your Sims. Hang out with Sim friends or relatives, and then go and investigate the nearby tombs or ruins. So what excites me most about this pack? Well, I loved Sims 3 World Adventures. Sending my Sims out to explore, and especially adventuring into the tombs, something like that would be fun. Also, what ancient ruins or tombs mean, of course, is that those of us who like building, as I do, will then have a load of new items to build our own tombs or ruins with. Heck, there's even some very talented builders out there who've built this kind of thing without even having those items. So I can imagine we're going to be in for a treat in terms of the complexity and attention to detail we'll see from especially player-created tombs. But at this stage, what excites me most is that we don't really know what's coming yet, and it's definitely very fun to speculate. So what about you? What do you think could be in the pack, and what gets you most excited about this pack? Please let me know in the comments below. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to find out what's coming in this game pack, because game packs are usually really good. Thanks a lot for watching, hope to see you again for another speed build, or perhaps a let's play. Take care and goodbye.